handout 4.3, page 5, vector v with initial point P1 is given by x1, y1, P2 is x2, y2. That is equal to the position vector given by this formula. Let v be the vector from initial point -1, 3 to the terminal point 2, 7. Write v in terms of I and j. Order matters. You have to use x2 and y2 first. You got to use the terminal point first. So we're going to draw this line segment in the place where it would be -1, 3 is point P1, 2, 7 over 2 and up 7 is P2. So if this line segment were just drawn in normal position, there's where it would be. But they want us to use this to draw this in the standard position, which means with the terminal point at the origin. So here's what we do. We just follow this little thing to find the magnitude, and we follow this to figure out how to draw this. We want to know what goes in front of I and in front of j. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. I want to do 2 minus -1 I plus 7 minus 3 j. My vector is 3i plus 4j. The magnitude of v is the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 5. That says draw this in standard position with the initial point on the origin, go over 3, up 4, and there we have it. Operations with vectors. You can add vectors, you can subtract vectors. Notice that in both of these formulas, the sign between I and j is a plus. The operation that you do is with the coordinates of A1 and A2 and B1 and B2. So here I've added them, here I subtract them, but this sign in the middle stays positive. Homework problem number 18. Find v plus w if these are the given vectors. 7 plus 4i plus 3 minus 5j, 11i minus 2j. Final answer. B, v minus w, 7 minus 4i plus 3 minus -5j, 3i plus 8j. Final answer. You can multiply by a scalar. If 7i plus 10j is v, what's 8v? 56i plus 80j. What's -5v? -35i minus 50j. Number 25. Let u be 2i minus 5j, wv equal -i minus 6j. Find the magnitude of vector w minus vector u. This says magnitude of vector w minus vector u. Step 1, vector w minus vector u is negative 1 minus 2I plus negative 6 minus negative 5j, which comes out to be negative 3I minus j. The magnitude is given by square root of a squared plus b squared. So that is negative 3 squared plus negative 1 squared, square root of 10. Excuse me, y'all. Problem 23. (7u minus 6v) using those same vectors. If u equals 2I minus 5j and v equals negative 3I plus 2j, we'll change it up a little bit and use different vectors. I just glanced at my paper wrong and thought we were using the same ones. So 7u equals 14I minus 35j. 6v equals negative 18I plus 12j. Now we're going to do this minus this, which is 14 minus negative 18I plus negative 35 minus 12j. Final answer, 32I minus 47j. On the back of this handout, you have a list of the properties for vectors and scalar multiplication. You can have that to refer to if you need it.